One buckler carry. Police and that down in there. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Boy, them jacking at the wall. Good driving, club.
Breaking news. Justin, cop shot dead in Westmoreland. Aim state of emergency. The Westmoreland police are probing the circumstances surrounding the shooting death of one of their colleagues in the parish on Wednesday night. The incident reportedly occurred between the hours of 10 and 11:30 p.m. in the Nagotown area of the parish. The incident occurred in Westmoreland, being presently under state of emergency (SOE). More details on that as follow. Fingerprint evidence link man to breaking in months after the crime. 29-year-old Demari Wright, otherwise called Marley, was charged with breaking and larceny on November the 15th following an incident that occurred in Swayland Plaza, St. Elizabeth, back in April of this year. Reports indicated that about 11 p.m. on that date, the subsequent complainant securely locked his business place and left for home. Upon his return, several games items valued over $120,000 were stolen. During the processing of the crime scene, fingerprints were found and were later entered into the automatic plan fingerprint identification system. On November the 10th, the fingerprint that were found on the crime scene identified Wright through the APFIS. Wright was arrested the same day and was subsequently charged. His court date is being finalized by the police. Gas, diesel prices slightly down again. Petrojam has announced reduction in ex-finer price for both grades of gasoline in a small move to last week's price changes. As of Thursday, a litre of E10 87 will sell for $1.60 per litre, down from a 0.25% litre, and a litre of E10 90 will sell for $165 and 85 cents per litre, also down from 0.25 per litre. Automotive diesel oil price will see a decrease of 25% litre to sell for 160. An ultra low sulfur diesel US will move down by 0.25 to sell for 165. The price of gasoline and kerosene will also move down per litre, sell for 138 per litre. In the meantime, propane, liquefied petroleum gas will sell for 78.78%, down from 1.79 per litre, while the price of Buntan liquefied petroleum gas will go down per litre. Petrojam is in a release said this week the reduction in prices resulted primarily from the strengthening of the US dollar and weak global oil demand. The market companies will add their respective markups to announce price from Petrojam. 56-year-old St. Andrew woman charged with murder of 68-year-old brother. The Constable police have charged a 56-year-old woman with the murder of her brother, David Brown, 68, at Long Lane, St. Andrew on Thursday, November 11. Charged with murder is Desiree Stewart, a housekeeper of Long Lane in St. Andrew. Reports are that about 10 p.m. Stewart and her brother had an argument during which she pushed him. He reportedly fell to the ground and hit his head, while Brown was on the ground. The now accused woman allegedly swung a metal gate and hit the now deceased in the head twice. Brown was subsequently taken to the Kingston Public Hospital KPH where he was pronounced an arrival. Sh0t was taken into custody on November 11th and was subsequently questioned and later charged for the slapaway. Alleged robber beaten to death after being caught in the act. A man was killed on Monday night by residents in Rocky Point, Clarendon after he reportedly opened gunfire at a family during a break-in. The gun that was involved was handed over to the police. Reports are that a few minutes after 8 p.m., members of the family returned home to find their house being ransacked by the man. He reportedly opened fire at them and a struggle ensued. The family members called for help from residents who responded and proceeded to beat the unidentified man, causing him to sustain serious injuries. He was later pronounced dead at hospital. Cop shot and killed in Westmoreland identified. The policeman who was shot and killed in Westmoreland on Wednesday has been identified. He is Trainee Constable Dwayne Brown of the National Police College of Jamaica. Reports are that about 9:30 p.m. Brown went to a nearby shop in Nagato district area of Withorn, Westmoreland when he was attacked and shot multiple times by a unknown assailant. He was pronounced dead at hospital. The attack that took place little over 48 hours after two other people were shot and killed in the parish, where a state of emergency has imposed has since triggered shock and anger among members of the Jamaica Constable Force. The Police Federation of Jamaica, in a message, said the incident has left members in deep regrets. Our sincere condolences. May his soul find rest, said Federation release. Man freed of St. Thomas double murder lawyer to seek charges against cop. The prosecution was forced yesterday to offer no evidence in a double murder case after the witness said the police pressured him to lie about the accused man. Following the disclosure in the St. Thomas court, the Crown offered no evidence against 30-year-old laborer Delano Brissett of 11 Mile Bull Bay, St. Thomas. Justice Martin Gale, who was trying the case, then freed Brissett of murder charges. Javon Russell and Jerome Barr, who were shot and killed on January 30, 2018. The lawyer Patrick Bailey, who represents Brissett, indicate that he was going to write to the Director of Public Prosecution for her consideration to bring in charges of attempting to pervert the court of justice in relation to what the witness said. What the police said about the witness had testified about 9:50 p.m. on January 30, 2018. He was traveling in a taxi heading from Yala Square in St. Thomas. He said his cousin Russell was also in the taxi and Bogle was the driver of the cab. The witness said he was sitting in the back of the taxi and while traveling in the car was signaled to stop. The driver stopped and two men, none of whom he knew before, boarded the taxi. On reaching Montpelier Square in St. Thomas, the men came out of the taxi. One of them pretended to be paying his fare to the driver. The witness said suddenly both men pulled guns and one started firing at Russell and Bogle. He said he ran from the taxi while one of the gunmen was firing at him. He said he managed to jump over a fence and escape. He said while he was in custody at Bath Police Station in St. Thomas for an offense that was not related to the double murder, the police kept pressuring him to say it was Brissett who murdered Russell and Bogle. He also said in his evidence, may get a fed up, may escape custody. He was subsequently taken to an identification parade and the witness said because them still a pressure me point out Brissett, but it's not him do the crime cause all me say was the man them are wear red and white Ganzi. Some of viewers, so continue to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in comment section. Bless up.